handful of presenters, a mass of microphones, and a whole load of talk. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of TigerTails Radio. I'm your host, TK, and in the studio with me we have a Fearless.
Hello.
And we also have an Angel Dog Song.
Hello.
And over the internet there should be a Xavier.
Hello.
Just about.
Yep.
And there's also lots of people moving microphones. Don't think we can't hear that.
Hear one.
That's the sound of, hundreds of bananas being unwrapped at once.
I don't hear any sobbing.
I'm gonna...
Now what are you doing?
Oh, that's my laptop. It's still playing music.
He's playing games on his laptop, sir.
No, it's
We're trying to be professional here, sir, and he's just playing away.
There's some definite trying of something. I'm not sure it's professionalism, but there's definitely some trying of something.
He's ruining it for everyone.
Yeah, very trying, to be honest.
So,
Oh my god.
yeah, go on.
Felix, you put the camera at the most unflattering angle ever for me.
Yes, but I look fabulous. I mean, fantastic.
Is it me, or does Alex look like he should be on like some porn set with a gold medallion around his neck, and Felix has got a ladder going up his neck?
Oh,
I'm wearing a low definition tie today.
Funnily enough, you can't actually see my mic. It's hidden by TK's head. But the blaster
Well, if
thing won't stay in
DK
position.
leads close enough, it almost looks as if his face is going into yours.
Oh man.
What have you done with the camera angle? Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I know, it's like
Beforehand,
so bad,
TK.
isn't it?
Where you put the camera, your head was actually on Alex's shoulders.
Ha ha ha.
And then I tried to lift the camera to angle it upwards so that Alex wouldn't be off screen.
I'm sitting up and look at it, it's just I can't slouch back because then it makes you look even fatter than I am. Just sit up straight and you
You could always undo the waist jacket.
Like I did.
Nah.
No, I'll be alright.
It's the most casual I've been in days.
Yeah, just a shirt.
For everyone who loves looking at Alex, Alex is very dressed her tastefully, and his camera angle is conveniently pointing towards primarily his chest, stomach, and crotch area.
I'm gonna try and make an adjustment.
Unfortunately, I'm not available.
TK.
Gents.
Studio.
Already on it.
I'm gonna move this camera angle.
And it's now censored.
Just look at that camera angle. This is the worst. Thank you.
It's watching our watches go up steadily. That's the best bit.
You can take your tiger out now. Even the music stopped at that. What the hell?
Right, the things I do for these people. I've messed up my chair. Crumble. So yes, that was... See, first 20 minutes for allowed to break stuff, including the camera.
Yep.
This is what I have to work with. You should feel sorry for me, folks. I get to be stuck in the booth where I don't actually get to watch these two and keep a beady eye on them. I have to watch the YouTube feed like you lot. So I'm seeing what they did 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, right. Studio's currently in Alex's crotch.
Yeah.
Oh, not anymore.
Uh-oh. The shirt's being unbuttoned. Great.
I gotta readjust my mic again now that you've moved the camera.
This looks like a sexual molestation case going on there. There's a little arm poking out going, help me!
You put me here, and here, and here.
And you show me on the doll where the mean man touched you. All over! You quite finished moving your mic?
No.
I'll stop moving it there. You're making it buzz.
I know. I was just making sure I was faced around the right way, but I have to speak into it still.
Yes, you do. It's a microphone. You generally have
No,
to
I
speak into it.
I can't speak away from it.
Yeah, generally, because it's a microphone. This is why myself and the Fearless all have our microphones in front of our faces.
Indeed.
So that when we speak, that the words fall into them.
Unfortunately, for me, the camera's angled so that he doesn't have to sit. Like, look at him. He can have it in front of his face where you can still see his face. Where if I was to put this microphone in front of my face, you would not be able to see my face.
That's because I'm a master of angling.
It took him many, many moons to get that angle.
Continue on. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Should I turn the light on?
Yeah, probably. Stop making it buzz.
It's because I'm touching it.
Well, don't touch it.
Alex, I
'cause
was
I'm
about to
moving
hand you
it.
my laptop, but you apparently have some moistness at your crotch, so...
Give me a second. It's frickin'. Carry on. Ignore me.
Oh no, we can't ignore you. You are quite
On camera.
domineering in this section.
There we go. Is that better? But then look, you can't see my. You can only see the bad bits of my face. Which
That's okay. We
primarily
can
my
hear
head.
you. That's the important thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on your leg.
Don't
Balance
forget,
it.
it's
Balance
called-
it well.
Well, I can only hear that. I'm looking forward to the next 30 seconds. Like, what the hell that sound effect was?
All I had was Alex saying, "Oh, I'm going to balance this on your leg." So I'm
And
not
then-
entirely sure what he's going to balance.
then there was
but
a squelch.
He was going to spike.
And then there was a fucking hell.
Was there?
My God, Alex, how difficult is it to adjust a bloody pop guard?
Shut up.
Oh, we can see your face fine. Even if you are disappearing into my little box.
Moving on. Yes.
It's a bit difficult. It's apparently the sexual show today. Oh, the laptop. All right, okay.
And now he's stroking himself.
Where I nearly spilled the water all over the laptop.
Here, hold this. Ow! Right.
Sure. Who do we have in channel?
Yeah, who do we have in channel? I'm gonna use
Me.
it.
I'm in channel.
Yay me!
Yeah,
You can
you.
turn it on.
Oh, you got channel.
Pete, you're not even in
Yes,
channel.
tap that.
Jeez.
No, just tap
Pete,
I
it.
you
can't
suck.
keep adding
And
stuff
Zorro it.
to the poor computer.
How do you think my machine copes? It's older than yours, I think.
Zorro.
There we go. You should be still
This one is
connected.
Yay! Why does everyone get my name wrong?
I'm sorry. You just do the /Nikki command.
Slash just like normal.
Yeah.
Don't mind us. We just watch.
Yeah, we're just watching. We're not judging, honest. He lied.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
let's
It's
go
small
on there.
letters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I
That's
thought it was like
okay.
3 distinct words, but
To,
it's
to
not.
be honest, everybody gets it wrong. Like most
Hey,
people get this wrong.
I didn't get it wrong. You see
What
me in the...
angle?
Yeah, I know. You get it right.
Yeah, but how many
except
times
for you
do you
don't.
have to
There's a
type it?
space. There's no space.
Huh? What, are you all one word?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of suggesting that Angel, Dark Song.
So,
It's not
so
separate. It's not separate.
Why isn't the S capitalised then?
Because the S is apparently part of the word.
But so with the D.
Yeah.
Look, we've heard enough about Alex's D.
The more I look at it, the more I look back and wonder, why on earth did I choose that name? And it got to the point where it's too late to change it, and it's like, oh fuck's sake,
The
Like,
question is, why did you choose that name?
I have no idea.
What? Well, you must have thought of something when you first typed in those words into whatever what it was. Your
You know-
first.
You know what? It's gaming related actually. Is the surname of my Guild Wars characters that I used. So I
Right.
always had a surname for them. Was Angel Song.
Okay.
And then I thought, well, when I started going to gaming events and stuff and signing up to forums, I was like, oh, I can't just like be some shit name. I got to come up with a name, that I'll be known. And people will know me for that name.
Yep.
So I thought, well, I could use that surname, but it's kind of like me being me. I was like, it's not edgy enough. It's not dark enough.
So I add the word.
So I added the word dark to make it dark and fucking edgy.
Congratulations.
Why?
Your naming process is
There
better
are
than
some
mine.
names that are like really awesome that I kind of wish, like Lord Spectre X, for example, kind of sounds pretentious as fuck. That's great.
Stop touching the mic.
Okay. Yeah, but
I
yeah.
can touch mine.
That's why I got my name. That's why I got my name.
So really, you should be Mr. Angel Dark Song. Because the Angel Song was supposed to be the surname.
Yes.
Rather
No,
than
no.
currently Dark Song, Angel.
No, but everyone, everyone calls me Angel. It's like, yeah,
Everyone calls you Angel.
Like in Buffy.
yeah,
Oh God, I guess even worse.
yeah. It gets worse being Angel from Buffy. Yeah, jeez, what I would give to have that guy's jawline. Whew.
The gay icon in Buffy.
Yes,
The
Right, I watched
gay
Buffy.
icon in Buffy.
the good-looking gay icon in Buffy. You see where you're messing up here, Pete?
But I thought that was Anthony Stewart Head.
Who?
Oh, come on, slap him.
What?
Not you, ass. He said who.
Oh.
Hey, look, I'm only recently started rewatching Angel. Okay.
I don't even watch Buffy and I know Anthony Stewart Head was in it.
I don't remember
That's
Buffy.
why you'll call him Anthony Giles Head.
Oh,
did air quotes.
wait. Giles is the Watcher.
Yes.
Yes, okay, I know who he is.
Guess what he does?
Watches.
He likes to.
He fucks up a lot.
Kick
doesn't he?
ass.
I'm sorry, did you just say the Ripper fucks up a lot?
No, I said he. Oh, never mind. Anyway, on schedule. Let's go on schedule.
No.
Still got 7 minutes.
Yeah, we've got the same time to break shit. It's fine. But yes, okay then.
This mic is still not in a prime position.
What's he done?
Knock the pop guard off.
Wow, he saw that quickly.
I heard.
I didn't even have to look, we just heard it.
I heard the click.
Did it fall straight onto my tablet?
No, I don't think it did actually. I think it just missed.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like shake that so it goes the right way up before you sorrow in.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay.
It's like,
honey.
all I can see is him stripping on webcam. And
Oh, this pop guard does fuck all.
That's because you're supposed to put a space between the pop guard and the mic.
microphone.
You're supposed to put a what?
Space. There's a gap.
No, I know, but like I can't put it on the thing. Do you see what, Felix? Do you see what my problem is?
The arm is too thin.
Do you see what my dilemma is? I don't know what to.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
I
he
think
really needs a longer one like my one.
I think I could fix
Oh
this.
god.
I think I can fix this, but you're gonna have to waffle a minute for me, Pete. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to
I'm taking my
waffle.
headphones off, so if you're protesting, I can't hear you.
So Pete, how's your week been?
Oh, my week has been. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks where I think I've suddenly been muted. It's been an off week. There's been little niggles that have just been digging at me, and I've just been.
It's been an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. week. That's like one moment you're good, next moment it's kind of meh, but then it's okay again, and then it's kind of
Well, kind of. I mean, today's been really good. I went to work and it was a case of, holy crap, it's 1 o'clock. What the hell happened to the morning? This is awesome. But during the week, it was just like, slog. Managed to get to the weekend and came down and saw TK, which was lovely because it was a case of we just sat in the sweatbox whilst it was really sunny outside.
isn't every room the sweatbox?
Depends. In that room, it is the sweatbox. So I was generally doing a little bit. I got some more stuff on the Steam sale because cheap games.
I can't look at the Steam sale. I have to buy food. I have to buy food.
Could always sell your laptop.
My precious.
But yeah, work's mostly been filled. I've realised I need to get to my holiday because otherwise I'm just going to go because it's just been a long week, long months of overtime and work. So
No.
I've gotten to that point where I need to have a break. So next week I've got a week's holiday,
Yay. So
which is
there'll be
nice.
like
It means I can pop down
shenanigans
and see
going
these
on.
guys. And the best bit is they're working all through the week, so it'll be a case of pop down, see them, and go. I could stay, but then I'll be in your house alone.
I have to be disclosed, but okay, that works. Works.
What's wrong with being in TK's house alone? There'd
I've been
actually be
trying to
legroom.
catch up with TV series, but not. I've been trying to play more
Help.
games, but Steam
Help.
sale.
Just as I thought I was done catching up with TV series, Defiance started again. Joy. You might want to plug that back in.
Plug what back in? This. Okay.
The mic.
This studio.
Yeah.
No, the mic's plugged in. If that came out, TK would let me know about that.
And Phantom Power goes boo.
Wait, where's that?
And my head goes. Phew.
Well, we get more views. You know, TK killing Angel on live camera.
Yeah, the microphone is better now, but yeah, this pop guard is simply just too small, isn't it? Really?
TK, do you want to send you a link to the one that I bought rather cheaply?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, it's a nice double cross-meshed one, so...
Ping it in Facebook, because fuck everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so far, the week's been really. The weekend's been a lot better, and it's going to be glorious sun this week as well. So
Great.
Yay, son! Except for that one day of rain, apparently, we were going to get.
Yeah, that's the Friday. Yeah.
Is it going to be warm rain?
Yep.
Oh, that's the best.
It's
Oh, that's awesome.
it feels good and yet strangely wrong at the same time.
So many comments.
Story of your life.
Look, my mind's telling me no. Okay.
That's
But
the
your body-
thing the comments say.
Your body is telling you yes.
So that's pretty much my week. TK,
Yes.
how's your week been?
Not bad. But now my mic's all fucked up for some reason. What the fuck happened here?
Oh, you got 2 minutes, TK. You got 2 minutes.
God, I got
Ah,
to
there you go,
connect to
I've got-
IRC again.
I fixed it. There we go.
We'll connect to IRC.
Oh, it
shit,
might
well.
sign you in as a fearless. Because it's set to auto do that.
As a feelers. Not just any old feelers, just a feelers. Yeah, there's plenty of them. I need to get a better mic stand in here. You don't have
There's
all
a
the
refresh
posh
button
ones.
just up there.
I need a posh one.
Oh, you no?
I want,
You in?
I want
I
the
thought
mic
I
stand that
connected
clamps
them.
onto the table. So yes, my week has been quite reasonable, really. It's been a week of work. Then there was some coming home.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
there was some not working. I've done some writing during the week. I've actually gone outside
Ooh.
and done writing in my lunch break. I've now worked my way out of a couple of story corners I'd written myself into, figured out some more backstory and some plot, given some characters some motivations for the shit they're doing. Because before it was just because, and I'm trying to work out what that just because is, and all that working out, the pieces are actually falling into place to allow what I wanted to happen without me having to force it, which impressed me because I figured I was going to have to force it, so I'm quite happy I don't. And all in all, it's been a rather good week. And the weekend was kind of awesome because reasons. And there was also a steam train. Yay! Which we went to Tottenham and filmed because fuck yeah, steam trains and Totten. And
No,
filming.
no, launch it back in issue. It's okay.
Well, those two Muppets play with the tablet.
I was getting him back into IRC.
Angel Duck Song is in IRC.
He can't reach anything he wants.
That's because I shoved a microphone in his face.
Hang on.
I swear that microphone is lower than when I started it though.
Yeah, this is not.
That. Oh, we haven't put the counterbalance on.
Ah.
There's a
Slowly
counterbalance.
do it, descending towards his crotch.
It's drooping somewhat.
Yeah, this thing is not tight at all.
Your floor, sir. What?
Because I bring so much stuff.
Because he brings so much stuff, you can always find the perfect amount to take out to make it work.
I see. I'm sweating.
I like to wear women's clothing.
He likes
Yes,
to
you
wear
do.
women's clothing.
You almost fell for that.
We actually heard that as well.
I don't want the hobnobs, I want my tea.
I know that makes me laugh that we
Please?
couldn't hear most of what he was saying, but when he started talking about him wearing women's clothing, we picked that up loud and clear.
Strange that.
These
Oh,
microphones-
thank you, T-boy, thank
Be
you.
really careful. Hedgie will sit on your face if that spills.
That's
So-
something that gives you nightmares.
Alex,
Yes?
how's your week?
My week has been... You're standing on the headphone cable. Fucking hell, it's...
This is what happens when we let you play video games until 10 minutes before the show starts and feed us a fag until 2 minutes after it starts.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Hey,
ooh.
I started the show right on time.
I was ready on time. I was just
It
waiting for
was
everyone
8
else to be
o'clock
ready.
and maybe like 10, 20 seconds past when I
I
came back
wanted those collectibles, okay? I don't have OCD at
course
all.
not. That's
Not
why
at all.
you are humping the ground with Solid Snake
Oh
in the
god.
mud.
He's a
YouTube
wet
videos
body.
of that. But there are X-Tube videos of that. And you don't need a Solid Snake.
No, it'll soon rapidly turn liquid snake.
So many wrong
So we
directions.
found the level. Yeah, we found the level.
We can hear him
It's
crunching.
enough to give you a big boss.
Oh, ho, ho.
Your week, how's it been?
My week has been kind of the same old same. I went to London again this Saturday just for a meetup. Been playing a lot of WildStar. I watched my girlfriend finish Ni no Kuni, which is good because I wanted to play it, never got around to playing it. I watched her play it instead. It was brilliant. I think I might
Are
start
you
doing this for
fine?
games that I want to complete but don't have time.
Hang on, I've somehow ended up slumping more than before.
I haven't much I haven't done much other than that throughout the week. No. Just playing games like WildStar. Literally just playing mostly WildStar. And enjoying the Steam summer sales.
Because fuck yeah, Steam Summer Sales.
My poor wallet.
You for a lack of wallet.
How's your week been?
Spend a lot of time with the girlfriend. At her place. Because, yay. Smoking outside is a bitch. There's insects and nature everywhere.
Is that because you are... You and her are the...
Nothing?
Yes, probably. You and her are the only people that smoke in the house.
We are.
And majority rules, huh?
Yeah, no, the week has been really chilled, and I've forgotten completely to do any work on any audio projects that I was meant to be editing.
For shame.
Time just got away from me.
No
You
excuses.
And
are
then-
a very bad person.
I am, aren't I?
Was it
Then
really-
I got to meet up with my father for the first time in months. He got
Hey.
guilty and bought me a tablet.
What?
God damn.
He was guilty and bought me a tablet
Because you failed to turn.
because he felt guilty. Because he hasn't seen me since just after Christmas, I think it was.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's because the company he works for providing support work, they tend to overwork him a fuck of a lot.
What kind of support is he supporting? Is it?
It's working with people with medical conditions. They're the kind of people that need help getting out, feeding, dressing, etc.
So it's not like IT support then. It's
No.
completely different.
No, and the problem is as well, they're telling him that they're going to fire him if he takes time off, even though the reason he's taking time off is because they didn't give him the time off to do the physiotherapy for his knee that he needed.
Ooh.
I'm fairly sure there's an unfair dismissal case in there somewhere if they try that.
Yeah, he's already looking for somewhere else to work because he's sick and tired of working for them.
Well, apparently it's easier to find work if you're already working, so good luck for him.
Yeah. I got the last swig of that coffee really wasn't nice.
No, it really wasn't. It's because of the sour milk.
It's made my face go Stallone. In the lure.
Not quite.
So
So is that your week then?
Pretty much. Catching up with some games, bought Netflix, looked on Netflix. It's really not that much on Netflix,
You
is
didn't
there?
really buy Netflix, did you? Because
I
otherwise,
bought access to Netflix.
Yeah, that's better. I can't really imagine you owning Netflix.
Speaking of me.
Why is it?
Well, I
deep
suppose.
into
I mean, if you're not downloading legitimate review copies all the time, Netflix is actually quite good.
No.
Yeah, it's just got really weird things like, hey, do you want Star Trek Next Generation? You can only watch seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And it cuts episodes. It censors episodes of stuff.
Hey, we got Army of Darkness, but you can't watch Evil Dead 2. But they have airplanes, so I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Small victories.
So is that everyone's week?
Excuse me.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, but I've got Netflix on here now.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You
And on
wanna
your
watch something?
PS3 that you don't own.
What?
And he's got it on his PS3 that he doesn't own. And DJ Channel says that he bought Tomb Raider second hand. Lara should by all rights be dead from the physical trauma at the end of that. If she doesn't die from the opening wound sustained by getting somewhat impaled on rusty... No idea. Rebar?
Huh?
Yeah.
DJ Channel. Getting horribly infected after that swim in open sewer. Yeah. But since when has Tomb Raider ever reflected reality?
She's a tough
There you
cookie.
go. That's Anthony Stewart head right there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Why
So,
are we still
getting-
there?
And that's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Move on!
Gaming news.
Build a bridge, get over it.
Bridge over the river cock.
Yeah, you want to watch out, it's a bit slanty.
Oh.
Whoa.
Anyway, Pete said something.
Yeah, gaming news.
Now it's time for the latest gossip from the Silicon Grid. This is the gaming news.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's the one. So, we trawl the internet to grab hold of news that we think is interesting, and then we waffle on for a while. So, Felix, do you have any
That's
headlines?
Alison Hannigan.
Piers,
Sorry.
Are you showing video with
I'm
sounds?
still watching an episode of Buffy. I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Punch it.
Nobody ever does.
Oh, Pete, check the Google Plus. I put a poster.
Gaming
Okay.
news. Kim Kardashian has a video game.
So did Shaq. That means nothing.
That's not a game. Put it
Actually,
away. Nobody likes Kotaku or Kim Kardashian.
Farmville is not a game.
It's some stupid dating sim game like thing.
Kim Kardashian looks nothing like that in real life.
Maybe that's why you can date her in the game. Maybe in real life she actually looks dateable.
What? Wow.
The objective of the game is to create your own aspiring celebrity and rise to fame and fortune. Because why be famous for something you've done when you could just be famous?
For famous' sake. Like Jade Goody.
And earlier on last week, millions upon millions of people in the UK, Israel, China, and Singapore and India were forced to be productive for well over an hour.
Dun dun dun.
Facebook had a brief international outage.
Yep. It was like a million voices tweeted at once.
Users took to competing social media platforms such as Twitter to discuss the outage. And Facebook hasn't said what the fuck went wrong yet.
God, that's tragic.
Well,
Does nobody have anything?
Oh, headline burst.
Oh yeah, the new Angry Birds crossover is coming out.
Oh, gee.
Angry Birds Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Kill me.
money
right.
tie-in, money
One will
tie-in.
sling, one will fall.
Money, 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 glorious box.
Hey, I like my one will sling, one will fall thing. 'Cause it ties in nicely.
And I like franchises that aren't fucking destroyed and ground into dirt. But we can't have what we want, can we?
And the other thing going around is from the Destiny Alpha, where everybody's noticed that, holy shit, that's Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does he not sound bested in this at all?
Fearless.
Yes.
Say the next one.
The next one. Oh, you want me to refresh this as
Yes.
general geekery news?
Yes.
I believe that's why.
Guess what's coming back in 2016 as a rebooted Cartoon Network show?
Guess what?
Danger Mouse.
Nope. Though there is a movie being made.
Well, Danger Mouse is getting a new series.
Yeah, and a movie.
To Twitter I go. Keep on talking, guys. while I
Okay,
twit.
what is it then?
The
What
Powerpuff
is
Girls is getting a reboot.
Oh, yes, that.
Is that why Alex was Nerdgasm?
Nerdgasming or groaning, one of the two. I'm not sure.
Both.
Like half and half simultaneously. It's like us old people looked at Danger Mouse and went, fuck, oh, what are they doing? He looks at Powerpuff Girls and went, fuck it, oh, what are they doing?
As long as it's not like the special that happened recently, then I will be happy.
It's like all the 80s and 90s kids simultaneously went, yeah, what the fuck? For different reasons.
Apparently, despite the fact the special was pretty shitty, it had no input from Craig McCracken, who's the creator, whereas the new series will be having the original cast, the original writers.
Hooray! We still don't know if Danger Mouse is getting the original voice cast of David Jason. Well,
Is anybody else going to be cutting in with anything?
Yeah, I've got
Well,
the Destiny Alpha stats.
Huh? Oh, good.
Yeah, something gaming related. Holy fuck.
You
right?
should have jumped in with that after I mentioned the Peter Dinklage thing, because everybody's been talking about how...
2016.
Yes, 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Everybody's been commenting about Peter Dinklage's voiceover as your omnipresent AI companion in that game.
The fact that he has no emotion.
The fact that the delivery of everything, the voice itself is good.
Yeah,
sounds
he's
rather
got a
calm
good voice.
and detached. I'm just thinking that this is either placeholder that needs to be redone, or they've got the worst fucking audio director ever.
Yeah, 'cause it wouldn't be if it sounded bad. It's not because he's doing a bad job, because we know
It's
he can
because
act.
he's got bad direction.
Yeah, he's being told to do it wrong.
That's what I'm saying. We all know
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage can do good.
Oh,
He's
can do
fucking
good.
Peter Dinklage. Little man, big talent.
Oh yeah.
So, TK, you were saying?
Yeah, Bungie have released the stats from the Destiny beta that was on the PS consoles. PS4?
Yeah.
Just PS4,
Yes.
is it? Okay. I thought it was PS3 as well.
No,
Okay,
No.
it's PS4.
No, those meant to be a
next-gen
PS3
game.
beta coming out.
no, wait.
It's on
The-
PS3 as well.
Destiny's the next gen game though.
It should be on PS3 as well.
Yeah, I think it's on PS3.
It's probably not like Okay.
'Cause
Destiny, I know,
PS4
is
exclusive
an
content.
actual PlayStation 4 game, though, so it'll probably be a reduced version for the PlayStation 3.
It'll be scalable graphics, basically.
Not
Yeah.
just that, they'll take out features because it'll be too much for it to handle for the PlayStation 3.
According to Bungie, the figures reveal that over 6,461,000 player games took place, which is a fair few. There was 149,522,313 primary weapon kills, 21,782,610 secondary weapon kills, 4,002,737 heavy weapon kills, 21,687,298 super ability kills, 2,819,211 orbs of light gathered, whatever the fuck they are, 6,850,773 control points captured in the Crucible, 1,195 deathless medals awarded in the Crucible,
Nope.
4,356 splatters with the Sparrow. Pete, what's that?
No idea. Probably in
Okay.
one of the vehicles.
60,491,944 fallen dregs dispatched with extreme prejudice, and too many to count, guardians served in dance parties. Right.
So I was just showing Alex the bits from the creators going, no, it will be exactly the same apart from the graphics.
They say that, but it'll probably be less enemies or something like that. It will be simply because of the power of the PlayStation 4. The fact that it was designed, it's not like a game that was designed for PlayStation 3 upscale. It's actually been designed for PlayStation 4.
No, it was designed to be cross-platform, full stop. They said that. They didn't design it for a specific console. Go, we're going to take advantage of all of this stuff. We're just going to take advantage of the graphics scalings. And then we can put it onto everything.
Yeah, but you know they're taking advantage of the increased RAM. That's going to be a major factor.
Again, they said every gameplay element is exactly the same.
We'll see. We'll see.
They've said.
And
The guys who made the game.
I'm very skeptical about people.
Various interviews.
Very skeptical about promises made. Tim Schafer.
Microsoft. Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Monobolic.
Monobelt.
Need we go on?
Ah. Has anybody been in the beta for PlayStation Now streaming?
No, because it's not,
No.
not in beta.
It's
anymore.
American.
No.
Yeah. They finally put in the prices, the beta prices.
Oh, those
Not.
batshit crazy prices.
4 hours of Final Fantasy 13-2 will cost you $5. 7 days, $8. 30 days, $15. 90 days, $30.
Wait.
You can buy the whole game on Amazon for $17.
Yeah, they're batshit. They're completely
Yeah,
batshit.
but it even with lesser games like Guacamelee, it's nearly $3 for 4 hours, $6 for a week, $8 for a month, and for 3 months, $15.
Yeah, why is that rental price the same as the actual price for the game?
'Cause
You
they're
might
not.
as well just buy the game.
Because if you don't have a PlayStation console, but you do have a Sony telly, you can't buy the game. So you're trapped. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but the ecosystem is not well thought out. That's the thing.
Well, they
It's
said
like
that some of
4
these
hours
things
of
are
gameplay.
subject to change. And
Yeah.
beforehand, people could stream the things for free because,
Beta.
yeah, they had no prices put in the beta. It was just blank slots there.
Ah, at least we know what the Sparrow is now. Thanks, DJ.
What?
The Sparrow from the Destiny thing. It's a jet hover bike thing.
Vehicle.
I want one.
You have to get Destiny.
Or 3.
You have to get 3 copies of Destiny.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Assassin's Creed Unity drops competitive multiplayer for co-op mode. So they're saying they're going to be developing core mechanics more on cooperation instead of confrontation. Now, if you've played any Assassin's Creed beforehand, the multiplayer, it was from 2, was astounding. Absolutely fantastic. And every iteration, relatively, improved on it. But for this one, it's just going to be co-op only. No deathmatch at all.
Is that a bad thing?
I think so. Because the cat and mouse you had... If you saw me play it, the cat and mouse is fantastic in the multiplayer deathmatch. But if it's just co-op, I mean, it's not even like mob or wave-based. It's just stealth them up, kill off guards. I can't see the appeal for co-op only.
Why are you looking at
Notice
me?
that everyone.
Sorry, I was just suddenly finding something that apparently Crytek is in a huge amount of trouble.
How come?
Huh?
How come?
Wait. Let's deal.
Yeah,
with
let's finish with Pete's story first.
Yeah.
I got distracted by this sudden story. Sorry, Pete.
Well, the daft thing is they're saying the fans have been asking for a co-op Assassin's Creed ever since he started on the series with Brotherhood. But everything I've seen with Assassin's Creed with the multiplayer is fantastic. Deathmatch stuff.
Yeah, and the fact is they also spun off a dedicated entire studio to developing multiplayer. Which means it wasn't a tacked-on thing.
No.
It was a complete separate experience. Which is good.
Yeah, but it does make me wonder about the focus, because they originally were all about the multiplayer, and now it seems to be all about the co-op multiplayer. Are people going to enjoy this transition, especially
Well,
if you're a fan of
The problem I've
Assassin's
noticed
Creed
before is
multiplayer?
that the way that you're dressed and the colour scheme invokes memories of Magicka, which means nobody's going to be playing co-op at all. It will turn into a free-for-all backstabbing contest. Kind of like Pirates 3, but with better dialogue. Everything just went quiet.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Any further news from Felix?
That's Everest. We
Ah,
don't
go Everett.
TK,
Yes?
were you browsing things?
I might have been looking for more news and got assailed by an advert.
So, I'm not the only one that forgot to mute, and therefore I cannot be
can't mute.
chastised.
Pete's on the same audio feed. If I mute, Pete gets muted.
Oh.
Well, apparently, Crytek have suddenly started offering the CryEngine as a royalty-free license. Much in the same way that Epic Games have done the Unreal Engine 4 on a subscription-based model lately. And people started going, that's a sudden move, what the fuck? And it turns out Crytek is actually in a fair amount of financial trouble. For starters, the engine's not being used by that many people, really.
Okay.
At all. And, where is it? From half a dozen independent... Apparently, the Bulgarian branch of Crytek haven't been paid for a month.
Blimey.
Loads of money was poured into the development of Rise, which was catastrophic because they were severely behind. It is only by hiring a small army of developers to work overtime was how they managed to get it finished. Crytek UK has failed to pay employees on time this month.
Oops.
They.
Yeah, they're fucked.
And there are rumours, the UK managing director is leaving his position.
Ooh.
When reached out by many people, he said he was just moving to a different role in the company, but wouldn't say anything else.
Caretaker.
Yeah.
Cleaner upper.
Like I said, these are the collated sources from loads of places.
It's a bit of a shame because Crytek was the thing, especially seeing as they were the guys who were Crysis and Far Cry originally, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, Microsoft are talking about Rise 2, but it's not being developed at all because Microsoft want the trademark and Crytek don't want them to have the trademark.
They might get it at this rate.
Probably.
If you ever want to make another Rise game again, which is basically just a bum press event.
And there are a couple of sources that are saying there are a couple of places that want to buy out Crytek, such as Wargaming, the Belarusian free-to-play empire. And they're not
It's
just
bad
showing...
when companies you've never heard of want to buy you out, isn't it?
They're from Belarus. Okay, I've got the whole Bill Bailey Belarus national anthem thing stuck in my head.
Yeah, but it's like a Nigerian prince wants to buy your company out.
Why? Why
need
do
to
we
go,
have bear and
"What-
pineapple on our flag? We have none of those things in our country. Come to Belarus, where animals will steal your fruit.
Moving on. Apparently, Titanfall was free to play over the weekend on PC. It's part of an offer from EA and Origin in regards to having free access to their games as a goodwill gesture for the online community. Throughout the weekend, across key international territories, the article doesn't specify which, the PC edition of Titanfall will be free to download and play on Origin. The publisher says this is the first offer from a new promotion called Origin Game Time, and they suggest more games will be temporarily unlocked for free in the future. They're launching it across the world for the next several hours. If you don't see it available yet in your territory, you will soon. They said the trial will give gamers access to the full game, and their statistics will be saved and carry over should they purchase the game afterwards. And if you already own
got this thing at the
Titanfall,
moment.
the weekend is a great time to get back into the game.
Yeah. I know Origin have been trialing this thing for a couple of months ago. They go, hey, we don't know when we're doing it. You know, this could happen at any time, on any person's account, but we'll be offering a random game for free at entirely random times. They don't seem to be getting a hang of this online platformy thing.
TK.
I can't help it. These fucking videos autoplay noise.
But at least they're doing things like this on their platform, because we've seen how successful that is for Steam with the free weekends. And there has been
Steam
free
go,
stuff
hey, it's a free
unlocked.
weekend, we're going to telegraph it for you.
Yeah.
Origin. Shh. At some point, we're sticking up a free game.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. Because then, like, people will know and want to take advantage of it.
We're giving away
getting
such
the word
greats
out
as
is always the big
Plants
problem
vs.
with
Zombies
these companies
HD.
anyways.
Shut the fuck up.
Any further news?
No.
Nintendo looked like they might finally be putting Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Advance content up on the Virtual Shop.
Yay?
Yay! Well, they haven't said when it's coming, but there seems to be an entry for it on the Nintendo Shop, Virtual Console Shop.
Coming
So,
soon.
by the time-
Guys,
maybe.
GoldenEye and Perfect
not.
Dark Fest?
No.
Come on! You know you didn't want to be friends with me anyway.
No.
No, this is a joke, not here.
He's no.
Oh.
I'm not playing GoldenEye. Bloody Perfect Dark.
Oh. But we're going to set it to max health and bitch slaps only.
No.
Yeah!
Yes. Yeah.
TK, seeing as you're playing videos, any news?
No, annoyingly, all these things are fucking podcast-related type bullshit.
So, do you remember all these rumors that have been going around lately of universities, mostly in Asian countries, that are offering scholarships for you to play League of Legends?
Yes.
Vaguely.
I found one that's true. And it's in Chicago.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, I saw that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a private university.
Oddly
But
enough.
they are offering a pretty big scholarship for League of Legends players. The Robert Morris University of Illinois announced a new program this month and said they recognize the growing legitimacy of esports. They want to give credit to those with a competitive spirit who don't necessarily want to play traditional sports such as basketball or football. Associate Athletic Director Kurt Melcher, who will be in charge of the school's new varsity esports program, said that he expected a certain amount of surprise and attention, but was surprised by just how much feedback he's getting.
Are they like real sports scholarships where you go to university simply to play?
TK!
I can't help it. I didn't even realise there was a fucking advert in that one.
Yeah.
You go to university simply to play sports, and then they enroll you on some shit that you don't even have to really go to. You just go to play sports.
It depends on the university,
no.
because some universities will pretty much say you will have your stuff paid for, you can play for the team, but you have to have a certain average of your marks.
Yeah,
and if you
they've-
get below it, go.
They've said that this is quotes from Kurt Melcher again. Interesting. It's the gamers who feel like they've been vindicated or liberated, and it's the hardcore athletes who say, "What do you mean? It's not a sport." But what we're hoping to do is that we're spending money to recruit the best, and we hope that will deliver the type of committed student who is drawn to scholarships for traditional sports. So they're hiring a coach, and the scholarship will cover up to 50% of tuition and 50% of room and board. So depending on
actually
what
pretty
else you're
good
doing,
compared to
that's
what a lot
up
of them are
to-
actually facing.
Yeah, depending on what else you're taking as well at the same time, that covers up to nearly $20,000 per student.
And seeing as the normal teams are just reliant on funding from advertisers who may not even put them up in a gaming house,
Sponsorships.
Yeah.
especially in England, where it's a case of, and you're in Manchester, you're in Birmingham, you're in Spain, go play a game.
Have fun with that.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about esports. If anyone noticed that MLG happened recently, I think it was
Did
this
it?
weekend. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Is that what you were watching, Pete?
Bits of it. They have the DC We Don't Talk About It Mortal Kombat game fight tournament thing, and they had a load of the summer championship finals and things like that. That was the League of Legends one that I was watching.
Aha.
from a fighting games perspective, I hear that our community were kicking up a huge stink about MLG, about how shit it was, about how poorly it was run. I got loads of tweets like describing stuff that's happened. A lot of high top players actually just disqualified themselves apparently because they were like, this is just a joke. It's probably not the right attitude to have. We could probably have a better attitude about this, but there's something wrong with MLG, it seems, in regards to our community doesn't like esports because it's just shit.
It's gone mainstream. We don't like it.
It's not that it's gone mainstream. Look at Capcom games. They've always been mainstream. Marvel and Street Fighter get so much money pumped into them to be spread out everywhere. They are a mainstream game. Capcom is kind of esports, but at the same time it's not, because it's different. The community is different, whereas an esports community just doesn't... It's not a community so much as a dribble pile.
It's a fan following of personalities, and
Yeah.
it then it brings out the worst of the internet. If ever you watch like the feeds and the comments, because
For
it
League
was
of Legends.
exactly the same as
Yeah. It's
Twitch
terrible.
feed.
Most of the fighting game community, League of Legends managed to overshadow them.
Yeah, the League of
But-
Legends will, though.
For well over a
But
decade,
this
the
is the
fighting
thing.
game community
The
is an
fighting
adaptation of
community. The fighting
wretched
community
hive
is
of
not
scum
that
and
bad.
villainy.
But like
People who 4chan go, dude, you guys are fucking sick.
the fighting game community does have characters, and it does have like, you know, that sort of rivalry between areas and shit like that. But it's just esports.
I mean, there are
is-
people that compete, and the biggest people who compete, there tends to be personalities and rivalries and drama and stuff. Almost like some kind of real sporty event that happens.
No, all of the top players are friends
Not sports,
in
Paul.
America. So the rivalry isn't really there anymore. There's very sedated. Like there is kind of rivalry, but it's not rivalry.
Except for when Perfect Legend loses at Mortal Kombat.
Dear.
Come on.
But yeah, especially commentators. I mean, I watched the Invitational Smash 4 at E3 rather, and it was fucking terrible. I mean, it doesn't help the case that they had items on and it was free for all 4 players. That does not a way to show off a game. But the commentators were so sports, and they didn't have an idea what they were talking about. That to me is sort of esports. The fact that you don't know everything, but you know enough to make it seem interesting to other people. Whenever I watch esports, the only reason a game like League of Legends is interesting is because the commentators will simplify it so much that you can watch it and like, you know, pay attention to it, but they themselves kind of don't know all the time what's happening. It's not like in the fighting game community, top players or old school players who follow the scene for ages, who are also good speakers. A good example would be Ultra Chen and Ultra David, will be your commentators. They'll go around ever. You have 2 types of commentators. You have the guy who, like TK says, the guy who knows everything, and the guy who brings the hype, the guy who brings the interest.
Yep.
They don't do that in esports. They don't do that.
They just have 2 hype guys.
They have 2 people screaming down a mic. That is what it is, and that's why I think one of the reasons, I don't know why people like it, but that's one of the reasons it needs to change if esports is going to happen. I think esports should happen, not the way
again,
it's going right now.
As it gets bigger, there will be changes to it.
Hopefully. Well, seeing as
I'm
the
saying, but as itself as an idea, it's not actually that bad. It's just a couple of bits that are kind of great for some people, and other people are like,
It's mainly
right.
because esports has really started with MOBAs, and MOBAs are probably the worst community ever to start something with. Like the Dota Invitational, for example, this year was 6 million.
It's kind of
wasn't
like looking at different wrestling commentators is the closest thing we can get to. Or even racing
Even
commentators.
they know roughly what they're talking about because they've just read the script for the match before it starts. You know?
Well, the trouble is, some of them are like commentators of stuff. They are commentators, and you can tell they're commentators. But some of them will be the players, and those guys are normally like put onto the matches that don't get watched. Because if you watch like the English, which is terrible, the English matches or the European bloody championship, it's like a guy who was a top tier player and a commentator commentating and explaining what the hell's going on. The moment you see the American ones, it's these two numpties.
Yeah.
I mean, they might know what they're talking about, but it is two numpties.
To be fair, America does suffer a lot as well from certain subsets, subgenres of the community, fighting game community, do suffer from poor commentators, and it's just because you're a player of a game and you've played it for a while doesn't make you a good commentator, because commentator is also presentation, is also knowledge.
Yeah.
You may have the knowledge, but your presentation might be so shit. Your people skills might be so bad that you make dumb jokes and dumb references that are actually really bad and in poor taste, yada yada yada.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that with sports commentators as well. I mean, most recently, bloody Gary Neville.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck were people thinking? Seriously. Oh yes, he's played football. He's also the most boring man alive.
Steve Davis has competition.
Look, Steve Davis saw Gary Neville and went, I quit. I'm gone.
Oh,
Take the
dude,
crown.
I am less boring than you. Holy shit.
Anyway, Lionhead apparently are working on a new IP. They have a secret project ready for reveal as early as next year, so 2015.
Even though they haven't finished Goddess.
Well, that's monobolic. It's not necessarily like Lionhead, is it?
I thought Lionhead was still monobolic.
No, he's 22 cans now.
Yeah.
Oh
he is.
yeah, so he
Lionhead
is.
is Fable.
Oh yeah, so it's just as bad.
Yeah.
They have all the promise but none of the actual vision. So it's even worse because they don't deliver on both accounts.
Pretty much. But apparently they're working on prototypes for non-Fable related projects, as well as a few games which can be introduced, to Fable Legends. The primary purpose of the group is to come up with new game IP, and hopefully this time next year we'll have something to talk about, which is really helpful. They're best known for the Fable franchise, as well as Black and White 1 and 2, and the movies, which I thought was a fantastic game and really needed a sequel, but didn't. I loved the movies. It was great fun.
It was interesting. It was very interesting for what a game. I don't think there's anything else like it, really, is there?
No, even The Sims wasn't the same as it.
No.
And that's the best comparison you had. But anyway, any further news in the studio?
Sega have confirmed that microtransactions are not going to be a thing in the Sonic Boom games.
A+ for the Sonic Boom game!
Even though I've seen reports around saying that the game is actually really bad from what they've played so far.
It looks really bad from the videos. So, yeah, so it's going to probably be pretty bad. The
And
cartoon looks quite interesting.
BioWare said they're expecting to have Mass Effect 4 out for 2015.
Don't believe them.
We'll see. Believe it when we see
Maybe
it.
2015 Christmas, they'll announce the delay.
Yeah. If they've not even got like the engine ready or anything, there and they've lied by saying that we have the first cutscenes done, but we don't really. Then yeah, no. Dragon Age Inquisition, it will come out, and then it's going to take like a year and a half, 2 years before they even announce a date for it.
Well,
They're not going to rush it.
Extra date DLC, isn't it, for Dragon Age, which will undoubtedly be coming.
But I think BioWare have learned. It's not really BioWare, it's EA, but EA have maybe listened and gone, okay, maybe we shouldn't rush BioWare. Maybe we should let them do things at their own pace, so we don't have a backlash of people, and they still need to fire the fucking lead writer for Mass Effect 3. See, I'm going to write a letter or something.
What else
Start an
have I
internet
got?
crusade.
Child
Yeah.
of
Moving
Light
on.
is going to be getting a Vita release.
It's got
In
DLC out as well.
I've
Next
noticed though news saying that they're actually leaving the Vita for third-party titles rather than actual any first-party for Sony.
It's because all Sony seem to think of doing with it for first party right now is, yeah, it's just a media extender for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Nah.
Dual buy, was it? Buy?
Crossbar, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
nice.
Crossbar is actually meant to be the feature complete game on both consoles.
Yeah.
Oh, on PS3 as well.
They're actually trying to get people to try to go, yeah, you can stream to your Vita. Yeah, for like any game that requires sort of action, that's kind of shit, really, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty
And
much.
Romancing Saga is getting a remastered soundtrack release.
Yay?
Yay. Well, it's the Saga series 25th anniversary. So, Square Enix sat there going, we should really make a new game in that series. And the last one I remember was Saga Frontier on the PlayStation 2.
That's going
Wasn't
back
quite
a
as
while.
good as the original.
Continuing on with Sony news, Sony now has listed the first preloadable PS4 games: Destiny.
Oh, they've
Battlefield
actually announced
Hardline,
preloading as a thing as well.
yeah, COD, Far Cry 4, and The Order are apparently going to be the first. Now, this was one of the features that they said would be a big thing of the PS4, failing to announce the fact that it wouldn't be in part of the release package. And this was part of a statement on Wednesday confirming that all games are made available for pre-order via the US PlayStation Store on or after May the 20th will be preload compatible. EU details are yet to be confirmed.
Typical. Hey, look,
So
America,
effectively
have
the-
all the nice
yep.
stuff. Hey, Europe, you're stiffed.
Yep.
Again.
What a surprise. In
Well,
this
still.
modern age where, like, this should not be happening at all, why is America still getting shafted?
America isn't.
I mean, Europe.
Europe.
Preferential treatment.
Demand apparently is high, but they still aren't getting enough out here for us. And the news articles I'm seeing are saying, well, people are not buying it because they can't get it, so they're buying the other next generation console. Because let's face it, it's that or the Wii U.
Yeah. I'd rather not have a Wii U, thanks.
Oh, but wait.
But Zelda.
Zelda, Smash comes out soon. That's always fun.
Yeah, it was fun with Melee. It was fun with Brawl.
No, Brawl was not fun.
Oh, God.
Let's not talk about Brawl.
Okay. It was fun
Wait,
with Melee.
why do you
Yeah.
introduce tripping into a even if it's not a proper fighting game, a party beat 'em up? Why does somebody miss a move and you go, aha, I have you? You run towards them, you trip up, and then they hit you. That's the fucking worst thing you could ever do.
Okay, so we'll just play Melee on the emulator.
Sony also says the suspend mode and other promised features, you know, the stuff they talked about a year ago, are still in the works. Such as including the ability to invite friends to take over your gameplay remotely.
Yeah, that can wait. No
The
rush for that,
troll
guys.
feature.
No rush for that.
You need games first for that to work.
Yeah, true.
Square Enix is going to be bringing games back to Nintendo.
Old games.
Yay.
Old and new.
Well, yeah, because they can't really develop anything other than a smartphone game nowadays.
The Final Fantasy Explorers game will be coming out. They're
Oh,
also bringing out Dragon Quest XI as well as the Dragon Quest X coming to the PC, Wii, and Wii U.
Ah, do you know what would sell Wii U's?
Oh,
Good games.
Dragon Quest 9 and 10 were some of the most requested things to be fucking resold.
I was going to say, Final Fantasy VII HD, Wii U exclusive.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it.
That would shift some Wii U's.
Yes, it
That
would.
would shift all the Wii U's.
Speaking of Square Enix, do you remember that Final Fantasy 15 trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engine they were using, who said it?
Usain Bolt.
Masaki Kawase, an architect for Silicon Studio. You must have made a mistake. There is no announcement that this engine will be used for Final Fantasy 15. It was, however, used in the 2013 trailer from Square Enix. There's nothing more we can say for now.
You mean the one they repeated in the last E3?
Yeah, so that middleware special effects trailer that they made, the game engine, they did it and going, yes, it's all real time in this engine. It's like, but we're probably not actually using that engine for the full game.
It's just probably going to be a worse engine. Because we don't have the money to license that engine anymore.
Muppets.
We don't have the money because we keep on wasting all our money building a whole new engine for every fucking game we make.
Yep.
So, wrapping up then in terms of the news.
Bungie wanted to let everybody know that everybody who's pre-ordered Destiny digitally on either the PlayStation Store or on PlayStation 4, we're all part of the beta. All pre-order motherfuckers. Digital pre-order motherfuckers.
At that
Are beta
No.
players.
So, if you want to pre-order for £54.99,
No.
go ahead for your digital.
You mean £54.99,
standard.
right? Because £54.99 means that's £5,499.
You know,
Which
I
is
mean.
about the right price for selling on the PSN.
Yeah, pretty much.
But okay, it's 54. No, I said it like you would in America, okay, where you go $39.95.
Yeah, but they don't say $39.95. Because that would again mean that that's a
Okay.
whole number.
Okay, $54.99.
Expensive.
Oh.
That's the word you're looking for.
You're
Basically,
gonna suffer on the way
you
home.
can purchase it for bend over, get dicked. But hey, at least you're in the beta now. Fuck off.
I want to know if you can pre-order, get into the beta, and then cancel your pre-order because it's a pre-order,
Oh.
and still get into the beta.
Wow.
I don't know on the PSN.
Because there's this wonderful thing Amazon are like terrible with. Anything you can pre-order and you get into a beta for, if you pre-order on Amazon, you don't spend your
You
money
get a
till
separate code.
yeah, you don't pay until the game comes out, and they'll send you a code via email to get into a beta.
Nice.
So then you get the code, cancel your pre-order, see what the game's like, or cancel it, go buy it somewhere cheaper.
I don't think that's going to happen on the PSN somehow.
Well,
Anyway,
that's it
anything
for
else
my
to wrap
gaming
up with then?
news. No, I
No.
can quickly scroll down another page or two, and no, I can't. I closed that tab.
I'm good.
Okay, that's it.
Hooray!
Woo!
Does that mean it's jingle time again?
Jingle!
Jingle time.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is done and dusted.
Guess what I did?
Something.
I watched it a film.
Oh my God, I know you
Ooh,
watch.
what did you watch?
Yeah, exactly what I watched.
I watched the Lego Movie.
Yay!
Inglorious 1080p. Yeah,
Yay.
that was a silly move.
Yeah. Alex, do you have anything?
Aside from eternal tiredness.
Because you've just been playing WildStar.
I have literally just been playing WildStar and fighting games that I always play. I don't think I've played anything new other than State of Decay. However, Felix has already covered State of Decay.
Well, you could give your...
No, I haven't. I've only played 2 hours. I can't really
Ah.
give a good view on that.
Oh, have you stopped playing? Briefly.
I played it in between a break. I played WildStar for 5 hours. I was like, I need a break.
When
Played
you get back
another
into
game.
the game, expect everything to have gone to shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
It has offline persistence.
Yeah, I
what
know.
have you done, Felix?
No, nothing. It has offline persistence.
Okay.
People
Felix,
can.
what have you got?
Me, I will do what I was going to do last week, which would be the second season of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sounds like somebody's excited.
Radco's complaining about no hats.
I'm
And I have
by
Knights
idiots.
of Pen and Paper off of Steam.
Really? I thought you were surrounded by gumdrops and ice cream.
So TK, do you want to start then with the Lego movie?
It was awesome.
I knew he was going to say that.
Everything is great when you're part of a team.
Yeah, it is.
Until you get shot because
Does this
there's
now
no
make it
friendly
3 or
fire.
4 of us that have done the Lego movie?
That's all of us now.
Yeah. I'm completing the set. And despite the spoilers that lot gave me, I still managed to kind of push them out of my mind and enjoy the movie as a movie. And it was really good.
Says the man in the hat.
It was a lot better than I was expecting. It was a lot better than I was expecting. And I like the way they managed to add real people into it without really kind of breaking it at all. Except the one scene where, well, I'm going to spoil it now, because if you haven't seen it by now, well, that's your own lookout, really. Spoilers are abound, people. But the bit where our lead character, whose name I completely forget for the time being,
The boy. or
No.
the Lego
I
figure?
want to call him Emmett.
That's the one.
Is it Emmett?
Yeah, Emmett.
Okay. The bit where Emmett is in Lego mode, as in like real world Lego mode, and is on the table jiggling around. That kind of broke out for me a little bit. But the rest of it was amazing. I really liked that. And yeah, it was infinitely better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be good because everyone had raved about how good it was. But it was better than I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be a bit cheesy in places, have a few okay sight gags, a few good one-liners. But it was actually able to thoroughly entertain me from start until finish, while having a reasonably nice moralistic plot that didn't get shoved down your throat the entire time, and have a very, very, very nice twist to the finish. Literally the last couple of lines. It was like one of those oh shit moments. When the full realization of what you've done comes into effect. It's like, yeah, we've made oh fuck, what have we done?
That was hilarious.
I thought that was brilliant. That was just so well placed. And it does kind of leave that open for a sequel, because could you imagine what could happen next?
They have confirmed a sequel. That's the thing. They're gonna sort out proper writing for it though.
Really?
Yeah. If the writing is good, they'll do it.
Fuck yeah. Bring it on, bitches, bring it on. Lego Movie 2, please. Give it me into my eyeballs. That was kind of a narc that took this long for me to see it, because it's actually one of the films I actually have wanted to see, but missed my opportunity to see it in the cinema, legitimately, so...
I had a student girlfriend, so I got to take advantage of the rather quiet, full-screen 3D student-y cheap cinema bit.
This is one of those films where I could see plenty of opportunity for 3D, but couldn't really see how it would have helped.
To be fair, it suffers the same problem that a lot of 3D movies do right now, which is when the action gets pretty fast, everything is too blurred to actually see what's going on. During all the laser scenes in 3D, you couldn't actually tell that the laser gun costume. It's just like blur, blur.
But it wasn't overly used that much. I mean, there was action scenes, but it wasn't in-your-face 3D like we've seen with like Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs and other 3D films of that era.
Because the comedy, most of it was character-based with very few reference jokes.
Yeah, that was nice as well, and that'll help give it a kind of timeless feel. But yeah, man, the kind of things like I'm Batman. That's time immemorial.
Yeah, it is, but yeah.
You
know why?
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You know why it is?
Turtles.
Nobody's gonna bite, huh?
Nope, no one's biting.
Because he's Batman.
So they're just gonna force it in anyway. Because he's Batman.
Morgan Freeman. Because
I'm Batman. I can't do Morgan Freeman.
Don't worry,
because I'm Batman.
That's more like slightly high Alan Rickman, really.
I'm gonna have some
because I'm Batman.
What has this
True
evolved?
facts about the owl.
Every time I explain something
what were your high
convoluted,
points then in the
I
film?
get a freckle.
What were my what, sorry?
High points, your best bits.
Best bits in the film. Ooh.
Unikitty anger payoff?
I could see that coming though.
No, you can see it coming, but
You can see it coming a mile off, and
you could see almost everything coming a mile off. But
I
one of
should
the high
think
points.
I enjoyed the build-up to Kitty anger payoff. Just to watch really, really happy destruction of home. Twitch, twitch, twitch. And then you just could see this ticking time bomb. Ticking, 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 and you knew it was going to blow. And it was just a case of when and how badly. And while the payoff was good, that build-up to it was just nicely paced and even enough just to keep you going, oh shit, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Boom! Happened!
I feel that the favorite point in the film for me was the Batman showing up.
And I did quite like Emmett's big speech, which resounded everyone fucking off.
Yeah.
That was quite funny, because normally in the film the cliche is he has a rallying speech and everyone gets behind him and they save the day.
Bane,
And in this it was,
what's your name?
everybody goes, no, fuck you, and legs it.
The worst speech ever. Fantastic.
It started off so badly and got better, but by that time no one was listening.
We should start a band, you and I. Bane and the Banettes.
Dear God, they're playing with cups.
It's okay, I've played with the mute button.
So, did you enjoy watching this?
I did enjoy watching the Lego Movie. It was a thoroughly good movie, and like I say, it was much better than I was anticipating. And I was anticipating a good movie, so this really elevated itself, which made me happy because I thought I was going to be walking away from this going, "That was a good movie," not "That was an awesome movie," because everything is awesome.
And would you recommend our viewers to actually
Yes.
purchase a legitimate copy?
It's purchased on Blu-ray.
One. Yes, you needed to mute us because it's not fair for us to have good voices and good looks.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your housemate.
That's
He
why I
told
muted
me
you.
you killed him.
No, I am your housemate.
That's not true.
So,
That can't be possible.
pen and paper.
No, it's
It's
impossible.
impossible.
Sorry, did somebody say something?
Yeah, we were just wondering how you two ever managed to separate from each other to actually be on the show.
What?
Or have sex with your girlfriends, because clearly you're bonded at the hips.
No, we're not. There's cups in between our hips.
Yeah.
They're there on camera.
We could be a little closer if we wanted to be.
Our viewing figures
DJ
go up.
says Abraham Lincoln's rocket throne. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Anyway, Knights of Pen and Paper.
Who's doing that?
So this,
Hey.
I'm doing that.
Oh.
Muppet.
Pay attention. They're just talking to cups.
So I picked this up on Steam quite cheaply before the Steam sales,
Oh my god.
and effectively this is
Wait, Pete.
a
You went shopping on Steam before the Steam sale.
Oh, 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 oh.
What are you,
Yeah.
nuts?
Nuts.
What's with the reverb just for the word nuts?
Because the word
Nuts.
nuts deserves reverb.
but
Nuts.
yeah, it's a good game.
Oh, yeah.
Effectively, you're playing D&D with a bunch of cliches playing your characters, who are playing the rogue, the wizard, and everything. It's literally the jock, the nerd, the alien. Yeah, cliche characters. And you sit around a table in front of a DM playing this D&D game, which enacts itself behind the DM. So all the monsters appear behind the DM. Your characters stand up and do their action. You go through various villages. These two Muppets.
They're choking on the biscuit to seal it.
No, he is his own distinct person. Because he chokes on the biscuit does not mean they are choking on the biscuit.
Oh, I think it does.
Take that metaphor where you want to.
Anally, normally.
Hey, Alex,
Okay.
could you pass me another biscuit?
Oh, I've eaten them all already, baby.
Hey,
But I
Phyllis.
can give you another biscuit if you want.
Phyllis.
That's royalty free, don't worry.
Would you like to have a biscuit? Because, like, I got a few here.
You... Oh, yeah, just toss me one.
This can only end badly.
Anyway, sorry, Pete. Sorry to interrupt you. God, I'm gonna get smacked in the face again.
No, you two enjoy your male porn. That's fine.
Yes, so you were saying Knights of Pen and Paper.
This is gonna hurt.
You can get porn online instead of through the mail these
You
days.
not ready?
Yep, I'm
Oh
ready.
god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
No! It's so close.
I like how he wrapped it up.
Yay! Thank you, TK.
You don't need to throw them back.
Yes, I do. My God, how
Children.
oh no, you tried it the other way. Wait, no. Did he? Did you tie a knot in this pipe?
No, I just twisted it.
Ah, there we go.
And
I like the way Alex is kind of wincing behind the microphone. Felix is just there.
he's expecting to get hit in the face.
So I'm bookmarking that 70s style porno music for later.
You can actually
When
lip read the
get
no as the biscuits don't quite make it into his hand.
Sorry.
Anyway, yes. Please carry on.
So yeah, this is very much you playing D&D with a bunch of atypical characterizations, playing atypical characters. You travel around unlocking gold that you can spend on furniture in the actual room that you're fighting, that you're having your session in, that gives you bonuses. All of like the character buffs and everything else. It's a hilarious little pixel art style game, and it's great fun. It's got lots of little references, little things that you can do in terms of
So what
the
you're
gameplay
saying
stuff.
is the sofa gives you +1 comfort,
Yeah, pretty much.
+2 in snack hoarding.
Yeah, and you can even buy snacks that improve the stats.
I concur with both these statements.
The snack gives me +1 in hunger management.
It is a little bit grindy in places, and it does recognise it's grindy in places. But it's a fun game, and because it's like turn-based click-click style, it's not something that's too intensive. You can like play it in the background of what's doing something else. The music is nice and flowing. It's entertaining, and it's one of these games you can pick up and put down, which, for the cost of it, is ideal. Because it was dirt cheap before the discount.
You ready, TK?
I'm not receiving them back.
Oh, you are.
You can stay there and eat them all.
All of them? I mean, all of them?
Yes.
What was the
As we watch you stuff biscuits pretty much whole into your gob.
Yep.
No, the other one had a bite taken out of it first. This is sticking a biscuit holding to my gob.
Yeah, we have to wait 30 seconds for that.
Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Yep. But it's a very good game. It's certainly one if you enjoy the RPG mechanic and like this style of gameplay. And it's got a lot of stuff you can unlock and play around with and just have fun with. I've enjoyed it. And if you're an RPG fan, I would certainly recommend it. If you're wanting something a bit more modern in terms of pacing, don't worry about it. If you like old-style RPGs, if you like the references, grab hold of this game.
Sorry, I'm just watching the webcam from 30 seconds
Yeah.
ago. And in goes the biscuit.
TK, could you mute me for a second, please?
Certainly.
Ah! Why?
He was just asking me, which one of the, was it? Who's the Gorgon Powerpuff Girls villain? It's like, bring it up, Seducer, voiced by Jennifer Hale.
Who?
Jennifer Hale.
The woman who voices everything in games.
It has. Let's not get into it. Please don't get into it. I've talked to him so many times about this.
Yeah, now you can mute Alex.
Again. As he sobs into his Weetabix.
Oh.
Sticky biscuit.
Go away from me. See, that's why I put them in the freezer.
Felis.
The fridge.
And the freezer before that.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's a thing.
He
Yes,
watched
that's the
it.
thing you're doing.
Oh. Oh yeah, because I watched that, didn't I?
Yes. Oh, for God's sake.
He's eating biscuits. You have to excuse him for a minute. He's shoving whole biscuits into his face.
Professionalism. What's that?
It's something other people have.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is why
That's
none
not
of us-
important right now.
None of us get paid, so fuck professionalism.
So this would be the second season, or book 2, Earth. Well, I could have sworn they're already on Earth.
Maybe they got wind and fire to come.
Well, no, there are only 3 books to the original season, which were Water, Earth, Fire. They don't need wind. He's already got plenty of wind. Essentially, it's carrying straight on from the end of the last season. End of the last season was Aang goes off to the Northern Water Tribe to learn waterbending. Fire Nation attacks them. He turns into a giant spirity fish of death thing, kills a fuck ton of people, and then suddenly realizes what it is he's done.
And goes, oh fuck.
These ones, he gets over that pretty quickly. Surprisingly quickly, and they have to go on to the Earth Kingdom, which is one of the last few biggest remaining places that's actually managed to hold out against the Fire Kingdom for so long. And on the way, we get more stories with Prince Zuko and his uncle Iroh. Sorry, I got a bit of stuff stuck on my gum.
Yeah, it's called
Distracting.
Biscuit.
Yeah, this one is actually mostly the side story thing. This is where it actually starts kicking off more into the next to no character development for Aang, really. Everything is the character development for Sokka and Katara, the blind girl Toph that they pick up. And it's also the series that marked the death of Mako, which is sad.
Marco.
Yeah, Mako.
Mako.
Yeah. The guy who voices
Marco.
General Iroh, and he was also the voice of Aku. It's what he was recording this season of The Last Airbender that he finally died. which was sad for
Oh, the
everybody.
actual person, not the character.
Yeah. The actual person,
Oh.
Mako, died. This is the moment
Continue.
of silence, right?
Yep.
Continue.
Because you know what you're talking about. I haven't got a
Yeah, so
fucking
basically
clue.
it's the season where they start introducing more villains. They start portraying Prince Zuko in a more sympathetic light. Because he pretty much is a sort of a darker version of what Aang could have been. Pretty much the new major villain for this thing is the Fire Lord's not disowned daughter, Princess Azula. Nobody even just nods to show it there.
I'm nodding, but you can't see me.
Yes, I can,
Yeah,
TK.
I'm
I have
so
the
much.
lagless feed in front of me. You aren't nodding at all. Don't shift your eyes like that.
I'm nodding in spirit.
Nodding
Oh.
in spirits.
So yeah, it's essentially they have to go find an earthbending teacher. They've already learned that Sozin's comet, which grants nigh limitless power to anybody who can bend fire, is on its way before the end of the year. So they're trying their best to find a way to defeat the Fire Lord before that happens.
Okay.
I'm betting they don't.
They don't. They do find a small chance with a solar eclipse, seeing as the sun is the source of all firebending powers.
Well, that sucks.
Well,
It's like, okay, it's
firebenders are weaker
nighttime.
at night,
All my powers
waterbenders
now
are
suck.
stronger under the full moon. Now, all these rules, they don't bother telling you half of them until they're actually, needed.
And the neutral bender is the greatest bender of them all.
No, that's the guy sat next to you.
I thought that was
What?
Graham Norton, but hey, I don't mind being corrected.
No, that's
So I'm just now thinking to Legend of Korra, where about 5 times in one episode I just heard somebody referred to as a threat to benders everywhere, and I'm just like thinking,
What? The political right.
yeah.
I'm saying nothing. I'll only get myself in trouble. Sorry, more trouble.
So with this particular chapter, what's the progression for this? Because you mentioned the Fire Lords. Is this coming to a conclusion?
It is working its way towards conclusion with a few light-hearted bits. Halfway through the season, it gets very depressing and very dark very quickly. So before the end of the season, they have to have a random miniature Tales episode. If everybody is now happy for a brief while, and here's some side stories of shit that happened. And one very tear-jerking story, which is the one that was one of the final scenes Mako recorded, so they dedicated that entire episode to him, along with one of the saddest stories in that bit. But this season pretty much ends with the Fire Nation winning. You have Zuko trying to come to terms with who he is and what he really wants. Whether he wants to capture the Avatar and win his father's affection back, and therefore his honor at the same time, or if he should do what's best for everybody. We get to see more about how his father may not have killed his mother or sent her away or something like that. And during the finale of this one, he finally looks like he's about to make the right choice.
Until he
And
doesn't.
doesn't. In the end, it's his greed and wanting to be accepted that wins out over doing the right thing. Ends with the Avatar dead.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
I think we're fine.
TK, do I need to send you the spoiler warning file just to play after the jingle?
Nah, I think it's safe.
You sure?
Yeah, I think people have pretty much figured out now we're going to be spoiling shit.
So that's kind of really a sucky ending because it's like build up, build up, build up, build up. Suck.
It ends on a downer note, yeah. It also has this, Aang's trying to master the Avatar state, because so far he only goes into it when he's in danger. And doesn't remember the things he does while he does it, but he always sees the aftermath and becomes, what the fuck have I just done? He's trying to master the Avatar state so he can actually control his actions whilst also being all-powerful. And in this one, he has to make the choice of either the Luke Skywalker from Empire Strikes Back choice. Just as he's about to master cosmic power, he sees a vision of Katara in danger. He's got the choice of either letting go of all earthly attachments and being able to master the Avatar state, or running off to save her, never actually being able to go into the Avatar state ever again. And he chooses to go off and save her. When he finally does realize he can try to unlock it anyway, he gets shot in the back at the last second. With lightning. Much, much lightning.
So it transitions into Star Wars then.
It is that same moment of, you know, training. Oh, fuck, Vision. If you leave, you'll never complete. But I have to leave.
Oh.
And then Force Lightning.
Yeah, and except for when, again, like Star Wars, you leave and it's fine anyway.
Great. Now I've got grease in my head, but with Force Lightning.
Go Force Lightning.
Force Lightning, go Force Lightning.
That's
You
7
carry
seconds. That's 7 seconds.
Yeah, we can't have any more
No,
than
still,
that.
we're like 4 seconds. We've got enough time for another go Force Lightning.
No, I think
So you are now firmly in the geek gay segment.
Are we?
Yes, you've
Oh, so
geeked up
firmly.
Greece.
But we haven't brought up anything involving Judy Garland.
Until then,
Have they?
well done.
Pete, to be honest, I would do anything for love.
Excellent, you're on camera.
What about-
Yeah.
Oh, well, I wouldn't do that.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a slap or a high five.
A little column A.
A lot of column B.
There's a lot of intense eye contact at the moment on screen.
There is. They do seem to be relishing each other's company tonight.
Is he talking about our
Yeah,
gaze?
it's like he's leaving in as well.
You know, our deep, penetrating eye contact.
Our gays or our gays? Boom chicka wow wow. This
I'm
is
going to
really...
have to play Donut the Musical once the show's over. Oh, yes.
This is so not a gaming show tonight.
No, we've left out the Ming.
Yeah. And yes, you'd be correct then, yeah.
There you go. So
I've just
for
looked
the
at the channel.
then.
This was also the season where we got to hear the voice of Fire Lord Ozai and see his face for the first time as well.
Have you just looked at channel?
No.
No.
Look at channel, and look how they talk about bloodbending.
Hold on, what?
Yeah. What the
Thought
fuck is wrong
bloodbending
with
was
you
season-
people? Okay, it's channel. We should expect it, but still.
My
The
God.
best bit, the live stream just had intense look between those two whilst we were talking about that. Intense.
Intense.
good witchcraft.
Dick
So,
bending. Oh, God.
Did you enjoy this?
Very much.
And how about the Avatar thing?
Oh, that too. About to
Would
bow
you
wow.
recommend it to our listeners?
Again, if you haven't seen season 2 already, fucking watch it. Do it now.
What if you haven't seen season 1 yet?
Watch season 1 and then watch this season.
Continuity!
We strive to maintain it.
Whilst Alex stares at Felis's crotch.
Yeah.
He's looking at the bottom of my tie,
Yeah.
And the top
which
of
I've
another
been
one.
complimented on by everybody except my girlfriend.
Yeah. which I thought was quite funny.
Everybody. There have been people, a couple of times I've been out, I've gone in the street. That's a really nice tie. Why, thank you, madam. It's like, no, everyone but my girlfriend likes my tie.
Right, hang on. Right. Have you complimented her
Yes.
on anything?
Yes.
He
Are you
complimented
sure?
her on the way she makes his drinks.
You shut the fuck up.
You make the best drink, slave lady.
Have you actually complimented her on her appearance?
Yes.
Basically, have you ever said, no, your ass doesn't look big in that?
Yes.
No, you still haven't got me back,
I
actually.
don't believe you, because you're still living. Nobody can make a comment to a woman about her ass looking big in anything and survive that encounter.
For the point where Felix told me that he, it was like, what, 2 days or something after you told Celine, where you're like, oh yeah, she makes my... I told her, like, you know, oh, you don't stir the drinks properly, and then she said she did. You know, no, she didn't. Then he was like, oh yeah, now she does.
Bitch will
So
learn.
he told me that's like her problem. That, like, you know, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mentioned that I'd finally, told her that she doesn't quite stir the
How are
drink
you
properly.
alive?
Wait. He
And
said
then
it really
he
nicely.
made out that I told
Wait,
him
wait,
before I
wait.
told her.
Yeah. So when we next spoke and he mentioned it, I was like, oh yeah, he told me that ages ago. And she got really pissy.
Are we starting a book on when she dumps him?
Huh? You kind of came in and out there.
Mostly
Are
out.
we starting the book on when Felis gets dumped?
I've got another.
Month or so?
Yeah.
I have another 7 months minimum.
Okay.
When the danger zone comes along.
Down, down, bound, danger zone.
It goes really well with the dragon fights in Skyrim. Like, really well.
Anywho. Yeah, so.
As
okay.
Celine will soon find out when it comes into the random shuffle.
See if
You're dragon fighting with Celine, with Danger Zone on the playlist.
everybody was kung fu fighting.
If this was
Man, those
versus
cats
And
are
Rain-
Alex
This is like-
not in the room at the time.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, no, I'm in my own room, which I have, funnily enough.
Which is no longer above their room.
No, it's next to this, which is really awesome, simply because unless he uses his bloody microphone, which I don't know why he would, his Yeti, there is no way I can hear him or he can hear me. It's brilliant. It's perfect.
I still love that I managed to make a feedback loop between our bedrooms.
Yeah, that was stupid. Of course, this is unfortunate for him because now it means the person above him who loves playing loud music
Yeah.
plays loud music and he hears it all. At least it isn't the sound of a bed creaking.
Yeah. At least loud music isn't embarrassing.
Yeah, for either of us.
At least it's not the sound of applause or a standing ovation.
Or jeering.
Yeah, I got a high five. Fuck you guys.
Who from? Your girlfriend or Felix?
Okay, you can have it. Go on. There you go.
Oh, it's so sweaty. Ew.
And
I was
moist.
deliberately moistening it.
Oh god.
He was putting it in the
30-second
moist.
lag on the camera, guys.
Yeah. I want to see where those hands are going.
Yes, TK does.
Anyway, shall we move on to the next segment of Kick Feelers?
Feeler stutter. Twisted feeler stutter. Or not.
No,
Apparently.
no, no.
No.
The most senior and most popular cast members have agreed on the name.
Kick Felix.
No, that's TK and I, respectively.
Well, Pete's the most senior because he's like ancient.
Yeah, he's got bus pass.
Don't make me come down there and kick the living shit out of you two gay geeks.
TK is also hanging his head so you can't see the sniggering.
I don't need to hang my head. He can see the sniggering.
Yes. It's that little face over the two of you who are just broing it up so hard.
Pete, just once for us, just say dag nabbit.
Screw you, Felix.
Okay, so what have we got? So, it's two new and a lot old. So first off, the Laser Team by Rooster Teeth. They've reached 1.6 million of their 650,000 goal. So Rooster Teeth are making a full movie.
Hooray! I think.
Is it an actual movie?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with
we
Red
did
vs.
this 2
Blue.
weeks ago.
I don't remember this.
I'll let you see it in a minute.
That's cool. Let's do the
Alex,
after
stop
show.
doing
After
the
show.
creepy face, by the way.
No.
Sabertron, the awesome foam sword with electronic scoring and their masterful
they were
adverts. $233,000 of their 50,000 goal. So we have sheaths.
So why are all of these okay, kind of cool things getting funded, but mine just didn't get funded?
I am sorry about Kaiju Agogo.
Did the project you don't like not get funded?
No.
Oh, that's what you get for hating on Kickstarter.
Kickstarter is a bag of dicks, to be fair.
Witchmarsh. Which
Isn't
I
that a place outside Romsey?
No, it's that
Pretty
action RPG finished with 102,000 of its 430 goal. It finished a while ago, but we forgot to actually put it on with our finished things.
I see.
Super
when we
Hot.
say we, you mean you.
Yeah, him.
Super Hot,
Are we
which was
in June
awesome.
or July? Yeah. Super Hot. 250,000. So it's fully funded twice over.
Does that mean it's got Oculus Rift support now?
I don't know. The stretch goals only went up to level editor, which is 300,000. But I think it's meant to be having Oculus Rift support anyway. I think. I'm not sure.
I remember seeing something about it having Oculus Rift support. I remember seeing a video somewhere on one of the
Yeah.
gaming blogs or something about Oculus Rift support being a thing.
Reading Rainbow still has 8 days to go, and they have nearly reached the 4 million mark.
Out of how many?
They only need 1 million. They only have 4 million, so let's go down to stretch goals and see what's happening.
They're going to deliver a book from George Takei to every child in America.
Well, let's have a look at. Oh my god. The Reading Rainbow Live. Let's see if I can recognise most of these, just by looking at their faces still. Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner, Michael Dorn, Robert Picardo.
The cast of Star Trek.
Yeah. What's the face as what played Janeway?
That's helpful.
Marina Sirtis, Beverly Crusher, Jerry Halliwell, and William
Wait, sorry, I
Shatner.
phased out. What the project they're doing?
They're bringing back an
Star
old
Trek
reading show.
reads to children.
Right, and they want the reason they want all
Oh my
this
God.
money is because wait,
They're bringing the show back, and they're also expanding it into as many classrooms as possible.
we still need you to reach 5 million. We can help at least 5 times as many classrooms, so that's 5 people.
Michael, I'm just looking at the Reading Rainbow Live, and it looks like it's the cast of gargoyles in here.
Wait. Are they doing it? Is it cost so much money because they're hiring high-profile people? Even though
No,
a lot of those
These are people who would have
do it for free.
come along to help do it for free because
Yeah, I
it's
know.
a close-knit group.
I know. They're actually like most of the people who do Star Trek are actually really nice people.
Brent Spiner is one of the nicest guys ever.
Yeah.
Like, really, really nice. Patrick Stewart is okay as long as you don't make any Star Trek puns at him.
Why does he just facepalm?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then
He
slaps
sent a public tweet back to British Gas about the jokes they were making. Basically told them to fuck off.
Really?
Give better service instead of making Star Trek jokes.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, the same for.
But yeah, they're basically, the more money they have, the more people they can spread it out to rather than a limited run.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. I can't see the stretch goal on that, so it basically is. Oh wait, no, stretch goals. There we go, stretch goals. It's a different page entirely. So, their first stretch goal is at 5 million.
Holy shit.
So basically, instead of reading Rainbow just on the internet, you'll also be able to get it on mobile, Android consoles, and OTT boxes.
I'm betting they'll hit that.
Their original 1 million goal, they're going to be able to get free access for 1,500 classrooms. With 5 million, they will be getting free access to the Reading Rainbow program for 7,500 classrooms.
Nice.
Yay.
So, moving on.
Moving on, did I bring up Pale Blue before?
I think you might have mentioned it.
2D scrolling game where you're actually the bad guy.
That rings.
No,
a bell.
you haven't.
No? Oh, well, it funded. 4 days ago, they reached nearly 60,000 of their $48,000 goal.
This is no monsters.
Of which, they only managed to reach one stretch goal, which was to bring it on Mac and Linux as well as the PC. Yay! New Kickstarters. Putting them in channel.
That looks so awesome. That looks so
First
awesome.
one is Berserkers. A multiplayer arena game where you don't have to run faster than the bear to survive, just faster than the person next to you. It has a demo that's available right now. It's
Awesome.
basically the many people who worked on the game Pandemonium.
Oh yeah.
This is its. Many of those people are working on this. It is a spiritual successor.
I see.
So if you played Pandemonium,
I haven't. But
apparently it's one of the best games of PAX Prime 2013.
really.
So basically, you best multiplayer, local multiplayer online
Yeah.
with a focus on indirect combat. Which means you just have to be the last person left standing by pushing people into objects or the like.
I don't know.
Oh my god, all the little pictures here are just wonderful. Splat.
Some of the animated GIF type pictures.
Yeah, they're great. They're hoping to get it out this November if they managed it. So they've got demo, they have a pre-alpha version. It will have full controller, keyboard, and mouse support. And my god, the concept art and everything. So they've reached their initial funding goal.
I like
Anything
that big fun, like the big stretch goal, which I don't know if it will
Yeah.
ever be.
The stretch goals at 12,000, you'll get a new playable critter voted on by Kickstarter folk. $14,000, they'll get weekly development updates with more music on the soundtrack. Ambient wildlife, challenger game mode, new level set and bear, network multiplayer, a Wii U version, cooperative challenges, double content. If it reaches $100,000, they'll put ducks in it.
Lots of ducks.
Lots of ducks.
Doesn't it make you want to like fund it that much just to see what the hell they mean by lots of ducks?
This is just a nice little sparkly thing to show. They've got the stretch goals explained. It's like at 100,000. Everyone loves ducks, man.
It doesn't even explain it.
I want this.
It looks interesting though. It looks
I do. You,
good
you
for
can back it from $1, but if you want the game, you'll be wanting to get
Pay money.
Oh, this is Australian dollars.
$7 Australian dollars. So
Wow, that's like 8 pence, isn't it?
No,
No, the
Australian
Australian
dollars
dollars
are really
I think.
strong.
Are they?
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
that's expensive for us.
Damn it.
wait, no, it's £3.87.
That's not too bad.
We're stronger than the Australian dollar.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
of course we are.
we're stronger, but the Australian dollar is strong. Do you know what I mean?
It's not like a piece of shit dollar.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Anything else?
Yes, I have one more.
I don't care. This animated GIF is hilarious.
I know you can get more Australian dollars than US dollars for the pound at the moment.
Yeah, but
No,
Australia.
no, slightly less. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, but still, economy-wise, Australian dollar trumps a lot of other currencies in the same way that the Swedish krona trumps everything.
The last one we've got is a kickstarted animated feature film based on H.P. Lovecraft's The Mountains of Madness.
Oh, I love craft this.
Yeah.
So they actually want to make a decent translation of At the Mountains of Madness from page to animated page that's on the TV screen. Yeah.
That sounds dangerous.
They already have an animatic of it up, which is like the without in between stuff. I just think it's nice. Okay,
Is it going to be a whole movie or?
it's gonna be the whole. It's only a novella, which means it wasn't like a H.P. Lovecraft novella, which is probably at the same length as most modern novels.
I'm just trying to find out how they're animating it. If it's going to be traditional animation or if it's going to be CG, make it up traditional.
Okay, that's
Dunno.
interesting.
Lots and lots and lots of.
Basically, we're kickstarting them to be able to afford a proof of concept, which will help them bring in enough traditional backing for them to be able to finish the project.
That's fair.
That is fair.
As long as they release the animatic, like all of us.
Yes, as soon as it's completed, you will get loads of stuff.
The
Behind
final
the
budget for
scenes.
Mountains of Madness will clock in about 2.5 million. Oh, shit, no.
Yeah,
I mean, for a film, that's quite a small budget.
it's quite yeah, for a film.
Even so, yeah, that's a lot of money. Good luck, guys.
It's one of those things I thought everyone loves a bit. I mean, Cthulhu has never been more popular. People are just going
Everyone-
crazy over that guy.
Worship your Cthulhu, yeah.
There's some pretty things. I'm going to stop looking at that. That's quite distracting.
What's distracting?
The old Mountains of Madness. I'm not,
That's,
even,
it does look really nice, doesn't it?
I'm not even a fan of the H.P. Lovecraft stuff.
I'm not a fan of his dialogue. That man cannot do dialogue.
No, and his writing is a little clunky.
Yeah.
A little.
But his storytelling.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, good God, his storytelling.
once you can get past the mechanics of how he writes, what he writes is actually quite compelling. And I find it's a lot easier to take in his stuff if you listen to it in audiobook format, read by a great narrator.
Yeah, but even then again, one of the worst things about H.P. Lovecraft is dialogue. Like a rural farmer with his dying gasp can go on for 3 pages.
Yep.
Using language that most university students would go, hang on, I'm looking this up.
I actually,
The fuck does Farmer Mac know what a gibbous moon is?
despite the fact that I love the Cthulhu mythos, I have not read a H.P. Lovecraft novel.
No?
No, I know so much about the universe, but I don't I have not read a Marvel.
I don't.
So you're not one of the alum of the Miskatonic University, then?
Yeah, what he said.
It's a reference. The Miskatonic University is actually in the mythos. No? What about Arkham?
Asylum.
Yes.
Oh dear.
That came from the Lovecrafty mythos thing.
DJ says that Lovecraft is exceptionally purple. He's right. He is the king of the purple prose.
I don't know. Whoever wrote The Eye of Argon.
Excuse me, but
But let's get
Yeah, I think we've
let's
reached
get
the point
Alex to
where
read
we
out a bit of
finish.
The Eye of Argon just for the purple prose, shall we?
Dear God, I think we've finished then with the Kick Felis.
Yes,
no,
yes, we
purple
have.
proses.
Hang on, it's loading the PDF.
What's a purple prose?
In literary criticism, purple prose is written prose that is so extravagant, ornate, or flowery as to break the flow and draw excessive attention to itself. Purple prose is sensually evocative beyond the requirements of its context. It may also employ certain rhetorical effects, such as exaggerated sentimental pathos, in an attempt to manipulate a reader's response. There you go. Yeah, I reckon.
Here we go.
DJ's pretty much
Alex?
got bang on
Where-
the nail.
where do you
there.
want me to read?
Yeah, just until.
Wait, you want me to read from beginning down
the
to
first 3 paragraphs.
Out loud.
Okay.
In your best voice. We'll even silence the backing music for you.
Oh. The weather-beaten trail wound ahead into the dust-racked climbs of the barren land which dominates large portions of the Norgolian Empire. Age-worn hoofprints smothered by the sifting sands of time shone dully against the dust-splattered crust of earth. The tireless sun cast its parching rays of incandescent from overhead halfway through its daily revolution. Small rodents scampered about.
Small rodents were choked briefly.
Yeah, occupying themselves in the daily accomplishments of their dismal lives. Dust sprayed over 3 heaving mounts in blinding clouds, while they bore the burdensome cargoes of their struggling overseers. Prepare to embrace your creators in the Stygian haunts of hell, barbarian, gasped the first soldier. Only after you have kissed the fleeting stead of death, wretch, returned Grignr.
Yeah, it goes on like that pretty much the whole way.
You know what? I can read.
Hello,
And-
a sweeping blade of flashing steel riveted from the
Wait.
massive barbarian's hide-enameled shield as his rippling right arm thrust forth, sending a steel-shod blade to the hilt into the soldier's vital organs. God, these words are long and there's not enough full stops.
No, there's not. I can read and I can do good voice. I can't do both.
Not simultaneously, which is weird because you wanted to be a voice actor.
No, I know. It probably requires practice. I don't want to be a voice actor. I think it would be fun to be one.
No, it would be a right real pain in the dick to be one.
No, it would be
But yeah,
fun.
there's actually a game involved with this story. If you start giggling halfway during a sentence whilst reading it out loud, you take a shot.
Wow, yeah, pissed.
Yeah, and it's long-ish.
So it's long.
What the fuck is the Eye of Archon?
The most purpley prose story ever written.
Is it purposely purple prose?
Yes. Well, I don't know. Nobody knows if it is quite a trolled thing or if this kid generally tried to write this way.
So
Nobody's ever managed to find him. So
Bad fanfic theatre strikes again. But this isn't fanfic.
It's an actual book.
Is it in a purple hardback?
Is it a full book or is it just like a
it was actually
novella?
published in a fanzine into the 70s.
Okay, fanzine 70s, it says everything.
But the 70s had loads of.
Yeah, 70s was purple.
Every woman is a wench.
Yeah, everyone's a wench. Eyes are emerald orbs. Nothing is ever said. Instead, it's queried or ejaculated or husked or stated whimsicorically. Whimsicorically. Sorry.
Wow.
There's extended scene involved with elderly priest groping Carthena and a scene where Gringa has sex with, or possibly just hugs, a
And we
half-naked
quote-
harlot. With a...
Lithe, opaque nose.
I don't
Yeah.
Wait. One cult member randomly faints in an epileptic fit in battle, and another suffers a savage multi-paragraph groin attack.
Are we going to go for the ta-ta-ta-ta-ta or for this one? Yeah, basically, it's for nearly 40 years now. It's been a tradition at sci-fi conventions and gatherings of geeky friends to try to read this game without giggling. So every misspelled word, every single horrible adjective has to be intact.
Oh, so that was purposely fucking hard.
Yeah, and you corrected some of those words as you were saying them as well. You said that the barren land, when obviously that's the barren land.
Fuck! No, this isn't fair. I had to demand a redo of a better story.
Hang on.
I say this Saturday we all get together, get a little drinky winky, hit out the Eye of Arkham.
I'm reading the internet. Somebody should stop me.
Well, this is what happens when we finish a bit too early.
It's a bad place to be. Well, while you two were making high-pitched Bruce Lee noises, I decided to keep myself away from that brand of madness.
I see.
Unfortunately, I stumbled upon a different brand of madness, which was a far worse brand of madness. So I
Was,
should have
was
just
it
stuck with you.
Russell Brand type?
No, because that's madness beyond madness. But we must have a revolution.
No. Why is... Okay. Yeah. I'll let you continue. Just 1 second. Felix has brought up the Lara Croft getting raped by a raptor fan fiction again.
Why do that?
I don't know. Miss Croft, a raptor is...
Where is it?
Yeah.
I didn't think we wanted the dinosaur porn in this episode.
No, it's this raptor, like, raping her, and she doesn't even realize for, like, how long?
Well, it's more like a raptor.
A rape.
Actually, during the whole, the Velociraptor has entered a shower.
Please note, a fucking Velociraptor has entered Lara Croft's shower, and she hasn't noticed.
How do you not notice that? I've never known velociraptors to be keen on
Jun
stealth.
was quietly fondling her, trying so hard as not to rape her roughly.
So stupid. Keep going down. Keep
He
going.
drooled, feeling her breasts, and rubbed and kneaded them.
Felix. We need to
Wait,
set-
do you want to bring up the music?
we need to set the mood, yes.
Do you want to send you the link for the correct music for this?
Go on then, quick.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So, yes,
Quicker.
in other news, I believe the Speed Demos Archive has started their
It's in channel
yes.
TK.
summer games.
We're currently missing the Sonic streams.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Oh no!
It's in channel TK.
It depends what Sonic games.
Sonic 2 for 1, which I need to see.
Oh, okay.
Bear with me. Okay, Phyllis, your reading time starts now.
He drooled, feeling her breasts, and rubbed and kneaded them even more, making her let out a moan. He stuck his head over her shoulder and licked her right tit while removing his claw to finger fuck her. Laura gasped as she imagined someone flicking their fingers inside of her. Until it began to speed up while moving back and forth. Jun growled in arousal while thinking, horny little bugger, before rubbing up against her good spot, making her gasp, and he removed his claw to rub her stomach.
Me? Okay.
Are we all taking turns, are we?
Lara's mine. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you get to do the commentary.
Please note, a Velociraptor is finger banging Lara Croft and she hasn't noticed.
Let's just skip forward a bit, shall we?
Let's just rewind the music slightly.
We have too much time.
Come on, Alex. Read your prose.
Jun switched his tail,
Yeah, it's
watching her
him.
leave, thinking, adolescent teens are strange, but terrific fucks. My mark is on her, even though it's only invisible to me. Perfect! Secretly, he might be thinking of breeding her, but I have no idea how that would even work.
Hate.
This is the point where the commentary for this one just breaks down to just hate for several paragraphs. We have purple colon-penetrating dinosaur spooge.
I love that one.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not posting a link?
Oh god, this is the fan fiction Friday version, so at least it has commentary.
Alright, let's have a look at
I feel a
this.
project has to be done about this.
Yeah, there it is. He came inside her quickly, filling her bowels before continuing slowly as his seed slowly filtered past her bowels and into her stomach.
This is what happens when you cut education funding, people!
I don't want want to read it anymore.
I'm sure there's some good parts if you go up. Wait.
How far down are we? Oh, I got
Oh, don't ask that question.
I found all the hate.
Yeah, do that one.
He slowly spread her legs, licking her tits, hearing her moan before thinking that ass would soon be mine. As he slowly lifted her hips to align himself with her anus. With a grunted, he slowly began to enter her as carefully as possible. Before long, he was steadily fucking her while thinking, oh my god, she is so tight. And yet, shouldn't the pain wake her up by now?
An excellent question, Mr. Velociraptor! Why? Not for the whole of this fanfiction.
Again, whether he's talking about, all three claws inside. Let's bring up Utah Raptor Claw.
Are we actually going to look up facts?
Stupid.
Well, a Google image search for Utahraptor Claw brings up this.
Why is the music still playing? it's so bad.
It's when I'm looking at the text here, and it's a bit where it goes, he removed himself, panting, thinking, my, she has no idea that she could be a slut when she dreams, and she is mine. Who thinks that?
It's so bad.
Ever?
Wait. A Velociraptor, apparently.
Apparently.
Utahraptor.
What's worse is the next sentence. He placed a claw on her stomach, feeling it slosh about before pressing down, hearing her moan as purple seeds splashed out of her ass. And then the comment afterwards, it's like a stress ball, except it's Lara Croft's stomach.
It's full of purple dinosaur cum! What's weird is that this guy uses the word wicker an awful lot. The Utahraptor keeps wickering. I only know one author that's used that sentence more and more with each passing book, and that's George R.R. Martin.
He snickered, thinking, what a good bitch, he thought to himself. Thought twice! Do not need that much thought!
Wait.
His cock was visibly seen stretching. Can I restart this one? His cock was seen visibly stretching outwards from her stomach as he tried so hard not to come just yet, as he thought, this will be fun sneaking in here from now on. She is truly a good fuck. But I do wonder, should I be sleeping in our room? That would be fun. Before grunting as he couldn't hold it in anymore and blew his massive load.
Lara Croft, the penis is trying to exit your stomach like the chest bursting alien from Alien. Pay some fucking attention!
That's all you can think about.
Yeah, that first line was seen visibly stretching outwards from her stomach.
So maybe she wasn't asleep. Maybe a hypno was involved here.
Maybe she was already dead. The moans were just air seeping from her body.
30 minutes later, Laura woke up slightly thinking, what was that? Oh dear, I spent too long in the shower.
I appear to have queefed. Deary.
So, we've had games, we've had geekery, we've had dinosaur porn.
We've had everything in this episode of...
Again, what's that thing I found out was a thing that exists?
Red K wants to hear it in Gilbert Godfrey's voice.
Let's just end. Let's just end.
That's the best idea. We have the best listeners. They are totally on our train of thought.
Lara moaned as the water around her got warmer, not knowing about the purple seed that slowly began to expand and fill her sloshy fresh. Fucking hell. That's so difficult.
Again,
finish.
That's a whole paragraph with no full stop. I can't even do that in my normal voice.
Lara stirred awake from her nightmare, saying,
Oh, God.
that's it. No more anchovies on pizza for a week. Because, that's totally the answer.
I feel like I have to do something with this.
It needs a dramatic reading.
It does.
Leave it alone. Just leave.
It needs a dramatic reading. Some things in life just need dramatic readings. This
No,
is
they
one
don't.
of them. But yes, I do agree. On that note, it is time to end the show. Probably permanently.
It's time to put the show out of its misery.
It's had a good life. It nearly made it to 10 years old. Oh well, time to get the shotgun out. It's now been permanently corrupted.
What was it? There actually was yeah, the International Jurassic Park Erotic Fanfiction Writers Association. It
So on that note, I think
existed.
good night.
Did you say the official?
Yes. Well, no, maybe
So,
not
it's a
officially
good night
official.
from the Felix.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Angel Dog Song.
Good night.
It's a good night from the Xavier.
Good
Did you just try to go Tim Curry? Is it to try to
I think he
No,
did.
no,
save
no.
your voice?
Wait. Good night.
That's Solid Snake, not Tim Curry.
Either way. And
That's Erotic Snake.
No, it wasn't. It was yes,
I
Nigel
sound like
Thornberry.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Good night.
And it's a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for listening for this week. And if you made it to the end, we're not offering any apologies. Not at all.
You listened this far. It's your own fault.
Exactly. You knew what you were getting into.
Why didn't you stop at the friggin' dinosaur fanfic? Okay. It was
The
just-
moment dinosaur porn kicked in, you know you should have turned off. Where, if you're still listening, you're as bad a person as we are. Just feel safe with that.
And
knowledge. And we'll be back next week for a little bit less dinosaur porn, but otherwise more of the same.
Oh, I don't know. There's plenty on this list.
Oh, there is.
Don't make this
You
a
can
weekly
even
thing.
Buy it on Amazon. Well, Pete did say that we should do some kind of weekly.
Let's
read.
see. We have Velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's 20 feet tall? 25 feet tall and comes in pints.
The Milkman.
Clever girl on girl. That's so
That one is awesome.
no.
Clever girl on girl.
let's just end.
So-
Let's just
Let's say good night, everybody.
Night,
Night, night.
night, night.
When will this madness never end?